Have Jordon right over there. How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
If the situation were reversed and we had a 74-year-old female and a 24-year-old male in the background, like, we're not talking about that, but we'd be accusing him of elder abuse.
New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick wasn't the one calling the plays during a recent interview he had with CBS Sunday Morning. This happened this past week. Instead, it was his much younger girlfriend, Jordon Hudson, who was calling the shots. Now Megyn Kelly is arguing that this is elder abuse, Jake?
Yeah, it's not elder abuse. I mean, I don't want to say how I'd like to be abused, but okay. So there's a whole poll on it. Hold on, but the interrupting the interview, not acceptable. There's lots of wrinkles to the story, and including polls. So we'll get to all that.
Yeah, a lot of wrinkles in
and
the story.
A lot of polls.
All right, so if you're as sports challenged as I am and need the deets, I'll catch you up, all right? So 73-year-old Bill Belichick is known as one of the greatest NFL dudes ever, coaches of all time.
Dudes.
He does the coaching. So he holds the record for the most Super Bowl wins, 6, as a head coach. And last year he left the NFL to become the coach for UNC Chapel Hill. And he's currently doing a book tour, which is why he granted CBS this interview. The book is The Art of Winning: Lessons from My Life in Football. Okay, so like on a professional level, dude's got it going on, all right? He's very successful and seems to be a good coach. Now, with that in mind, during a stop at CBS to promote his book, the focus turned away from said book and onto his 24-year-old girlfriend, Jordon Hudson. Remember, he's 73, his girlfriend is 24. It's not illegal, but it is gross if you ask me. Nonetheless, let's watch.
The other change for Belichick is 24-year-old Jordon Hudson, his creative muse, as he writes in his book.
Make sure that that's the.
Jordon was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordon right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on, though Hudson has recently posted about it on Instagram.
Like, what is this? This isn't like some private relationship because of his muse, his girlfriend, his 24-year-old girlfriend, who has like her social media pages just full to the brim of like relationship updates. So it doesn't make any sense. She also celebrated their meetiversary this past February with this fun post. February 11th, 2021. That's when they met, apparently. Happy meetiversary, Bill Belichick, cheers, blah, 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 you get the point. So they apparently met on a flight to Palm Beach, in addition to playing, she's his manager? Jordon allegedly derailed a lot of the interview, according to TMZ. Sources say that she stormed out of the room and delayed the shoot for half an hour. Oh, I'd lose my mind. I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind. I would not have any patience for that situation. But nonetheless, TMZ reports our sources say Belichick only arrived at the interview with Hudson. No one from his publishing company. He didn't even have a posse. He didn't have a crew, or any other rep was with him, which was a bit of a head scratcher to CBS producers on set. We're told outside of that baffling moment that made the final edit, there were numerous other instances of Hudson butting in. Even when the legendary coach was answering questions about football, she would stop and correct him. At one point in the Q&A, Hudson got so heated, she stood up and walked out and wanted Bibi to follow. And when I say Bibi, it's not Benjamin Netanyahu, it's Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Okay, no, if she's interrupting on football questions, that's mental. So let's just review here from someone who does know football. Bill Belichick has won 6 Super Bowls. So you can say all you want about Tom Brady, man. Show me any other coach that's won 6 Super Bowls. By the way, he got done dirty by Robert Kraft and by every other NFL owner. I cannot believe he didn't get hired. As surly as he is, I get it, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, but they're nuts not to hire him. Anyways, so they asked him, just real quick on football, they asked him about Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots. And they said, you didn't mention him in the foreword to your book, and he's like, correct. So they obviously left on bad terms. Okay, now to this story. He says, I don't really worry about what other people think. I think that's true. Just look at his shirt.
Dude, that shirt is unacceptable.
And he wore that to an interview. I mean, and he's famous for that. He dresses like a hobo, if I could use that
So he's
word.
a secret hipster, huh?
I don't know about that. He's definitely not hip. That's not what he is. But look, so she apparently helps to run his production company or something. Everybody's got a production company now. What are you producing? You're a football coach. Anyways, so
I can tell you what he's producing.
Yeah, well, okay. So I did the math on it. She loses it when they get to how they met. So now people know how they met. They met on a plane going to Palm Beach in 2021. Wait, 2021 was 4 years ago, which would have made her 20 and him 69.
Still legal.
And she was still going to college at the time.
Yeah.
So
he's a pervy wanker.
69 years old, and he hooked up with a college girl 20 years old. That's why she doesn't want to talk about it.
No, but isn't this what you guys want? This is what you guys all secretly want, okay? You all want a 20-year-old who's still in college. I'm sure they have riveting conversations. I'm sure that she really stimulates his mind, if you will.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe she does. Maybe she's just this like rockin' 24-year-old who's got a lot of substance to her,
Yeah. No, I do not want that. That is an outrageous charge, Anna. I am so mad at you. Now we go to TYT.com for the poll that we had on this. Should we judge Bill Belichick for dating a 24-year-old? And the answer is 57% saying, oh no, now it's even higher, over 60% saying yes, we should judge him. No, look, on that poll, no, I don't care what anybody does. That's their business. They're not harming anyone else. It's all consensual. You do you, boo.
You can judge. I don't want to throw him in prison, but I can judge him.
Okay, that's fair. I vote no. Okay, all right. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.